What's up here fans, and welcome back for another video here on my PL Tech Reviews channel. So this video is one that I have been trying to do 2 separate times earlier, but due to one take being recorded late at night, which resulted in this take. And another failed attempt which resulted in this one. We are trying it for the 3rd time, but you know what they say, 3rd time lucky. So in the video I am basically going to be reacting to Apple's September event, which was streamed on Apple's YouTube channel as well as their website on the 7th of September. And yeah, hope you like the video anyway. You'll see more of my reactions throughout this video, and I will also give a complete recap of my thoughts at the end. But hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and to share the video if you do. On my PL Tech Reviews channel, I basically give advice on what technology is accessible for disabled people and give all different suggestions as to what is the best tech for disabled people to buy, as well as what suggestions I would give to companies.
Good morning. We're so glad you could join us.
Fortunate to be surrounded by people
who strive to innovate together to create products and experiences that enrich people's lives. Intuitive and easy to use. Today, we're here to talk about 3 products that have become essential in our lives: iPhone, AirPods, and Apple Watch. They're always with you, useful wherever and whenever you need them. Let's get started by talking about Apple Watch. Apple Watch has become an essential companion. It's always with you, allowing you to do so much right from your wrist. It keeps you connected to the things you care about most, encourages you to stay active, and monitors your health and gets help when you need it. It improves people's lives. These are the reasons we do what we do. And this year, we're introducing our best Apple Watch lineup yet, by far. To tell you more, here's Jeff.
Each year, Apple Watch sets a new standard for what a smartwatch should be. And we're so excited about what's next. This is the new Apple Watch Series 8. It has all the things you love about Apple Watch, plus even more. Series 8 is beautifully designed and packed with the most advanced sensors and technology. It features a big, brilliant, always-on display with narrow borders that push the screen right to the edge. Detailed watch faces like the new Lunar, Astronomy, Metropolitan, and Modular look stunning. And it's so bright that text and complications are easy to read even when your wrist is down. And Series 8 is durable. It's swim-proof, dust-proof, and crack-resistant. To tell you more about Series 8, here's Deidre.
It motivates you to stay active and fit. With Workouts and Fitness Plus, there are so many ways to exercise using Apple Watch. 8 helps keep you safe with fall detection, emergency SOS, and medical ID. It has sleep tracking, cycle tracking, and mindfulness to give you insights into your body and help you maintain healthy habits.
Women's health impacts more than just women. It also impacts their families and communities. And menstrual cycles are key to a woman's health. So much so that many physicians regard them as a vital sign. We added cycle tracking 3 years ago, and it has helped tens of millions gain deeper insights into their cycles and overall health. This year, we're introducing a suite of advanced cycle tracking features, including valuable information about a critical aspect of women's health, ovulation. As always, we build our health features with two fundamental principles. First, they are developed using scientifically validated insights. And second, privacy is at the core, designed to keep your data secure and private. In the Health app, you'll be able to see nightly shifts from your baseline temperature, which can be caused by things like exercise, jet lag, alcohol, or illness. But tracking temperature changes is even more useful for those who ovulate, because cyclical patterns can reveal the biphasic shift. If you're trying to conceive, knowing if and when you ovulated
Definitely not me. Not me ever.
inform your family planning and conversations with your healthcare provider.
But at least that is actually a good point for the majority of people who are children fans.
Today, the most common way to track the biphasic shift is manually with a thermometer and journal. Series 8 makes this much easier and more convenient by providing new automatic retrospective ovulation estimates. Further advancing cycle tracking, all users on iOS 16 and watchOS 9 can now be notified of possible cycle deviations based on log cycle data. You may not realize that common cycle deviations like persistent spotting or prolonged periods can be symptoms of serious health conditions like fibroids, thyroid disorders, or PCOS. That's why it's so important to know when they occur. The temperature sensing capability on Series 8 plus heart rate and log cycle data come together to give you a detailed view of your cycle, which can be easily shared with your healthcare provider to facilitate more informed conversations. We believe privacy is a fundamental human right, and that your health data is yours and yours alone. Your cycle tracking data is encrypted on your device and only accessible with your passcode, Touch ID, or Face ID. When using iOS and watchOS with the default two-factor authentication and a passcode, Health app data synced to iCloud is encrypted end-to-end, meaning that Apple does not have the key to decrypt the data and therefore cannot read it. Now, back to Deidre.
Safety features on Apple Watch, like fall detection and emergency SOS, have helped save lives. There's another emergency situation you never want to find yourself in, and that's a car crash. So, we built an innovative new feature to help in situations like this. Introducing crash detection. Apple Watch Series 8 can detect if you were in a severe car crash. When a crash is detected, it will automatically connect you with emergency services, provide your location, and notify your emergency contacts. Apple Watch Series 8 still has all-day, 18-hour battery life. But sometimes, like if you're on a long flight or without a charger for the night, you need to preserve battery life. To help with that, we're introducing low power mode. Apple Watch will now be able to stay connected to your cellular network while you're traveling abroad. Simply add your Apple Watch to your iPhone roaming plan at little or no cost. Apple Watch Series 8 will be available in 4 colors of 100% recycled aluminum: Midnight, Starlight, Silver, and Product Red. And in 3 stainless steel finishes: Silver, Gold, and Graphite. There are also great new colors across our most popular band styles. That's the incredible new Apple Watch Series 8, with temperature sensing, retrospective ovulation estimates, crash detection, and international roaming, on top of best-in-class health features like blood oxygen, ECG, and sleep tracking. It has the latest design that users love, with an edge-to-edge display, great durability, and fast charging, and all the new features of watchOS 9. Apple Watch Series 8 will start at $399 for GPS and $499 for cellular. And with the purchase of any new Apple Watch, you'll also get 3 months of Fitness Plus free.
first of all, my reactions to the Apple Watch Series 8. Well, for the most part, I do think it's a good release, and I feel like I am excited about everything. But first of all, I want you to know that this is coming from someone who has only tried out one Apple Watch before, being the Apple Watch Series 5, and for that reason it is coming from someone who does wish she could be more into them, but I'm simply not, just because a lot of the past Apple Watches haven't been the most exceptional. Seriously, see when you lose your ability to speak? Nothing quite like it. No, what I was about to say there was, obviously I do wish that a lot of the Apple Watches were more accessible to me. I really wanted one the first time they came out, but the Apple Store actually advised me not to look that greatly into them because of the accessible features and how little would be accessible to disabled people. But anyway, here's my thoughts about the entire thing. So, as well as being paralyzed from the neck down, I also have very bad hypothermia, or as the version of it that I have goes, protective hypothermia, which means that I find it very, very difficult to regulate my temperature. For that reason, I find that the temperature sensor that the new Series 8 has is going to be a good feature, because if I decided to buy one, it would have the ability of telling me when my wrist is cold. That is actually an extremely good feature. I also find it good as far as periods go. Let's admit it, if there's a lot of women watching this, we all know what we go through every month. Moving on now to a couple of the other features. I find the crash detection feature good, and I do think it's a good thing that technology has advanced to the point where the Apple Watch will be able to detect when a crash has happened and will automatically phone your local emergency services. However, there is a problem that I think needs to be discussed more by Apple as well, in that, such as, will the Apple Watch also have the ability to automatically turn loudspeaker on so that the user can speak without actually turning it on? Because let's admit it, although smart speakers and smart assistants such as Siri, She Who Will Not Be Named, and other ones have improved over recent years, they still can get what you are asking wrong. Obviously, I hope that I will never be in the situation, but if I am out in the van with everyone one day and we do get into a car crash, I am likely going to be the only person who is is awake and who is conscious enough to give information over to the ambulance to please, etc., etc. If the watch was automatically able to switch on loudspeaker as well as phoning the emergency services, that would be the right accessibility for me, considering that I'm someone who can't actually turn all of it on or tap it all on by myself. And in the case of a car crash, that is extremely important. However, looking at the positive features that are now available, I do think it is good that low power mode is making its way to the Apple Watch. So we're seeing more of the features that are available on iPhones and iPads coming to the watch. So that's good.
Next, let's talk about Apple Watch SE. SE has been a huge hit, and for more than 80% of SE customers, it's their very first Apple Watch. They love how SE delivers the core Apple Watch experience at a more affordable price. And we've completely redesigned the back case. It's now made of nylon composite materials that match perfectly with the 3 case finishes. And there's a new production process that reduces its carbon footprint by over 80%.
SE continues to be the perfect Apple Watch for family setup. With family setup, you can use your iPhone to pair watches for your children who don't yet have their own iPhone. And with new features coming soon, like the Home app and Home keys and wallet, family setup allows even more independence for kids and more peace of mind for parents. All at a more affordable price, starting at $249 for GPS and $299 for cellular.
So obviously the SE Apple Watch is good considering the financial difficulties that the world is in at the minute. But like is the case with all Apple Watches at the minute, I do just want to say that for a lot of people like myself, we don't exactly feel like they are the most accessible watches out there. So what I would be asking for is would there be a way that in the Apple Watch app you can toggle the crown to operate via controls that you control on your phone app for the watch itself? Because if that was available, it would be a lot more accessible, especially the way that robotics has moved on now.
Over the years, we've spoken to renowned explorers, accomplished adventurers, and elite athletes who are drawn to some of the most extreme environments. Inspired by their stories, we set out to create an Apple Watch designed specifically for exploration, adventure, and endurance. And it's extraordinary. This has been years in the making. This is Apple Watch Ultra, a completely new design, reimagined with extraordinary new capabilities that expand the ways you can use Apple Watch. Every detail has been engineered to create the most rugged and capable Apple Watch ever. Ultra has the biggest battery of any Apple Watch yet. It gets up to 36 hours of battery life on a single charge. And Apple Watch Ultra can even get up to 60 hours of battery life for a multi-day adventure using a new battery optimization setting coming later this fall. And to complement the rugged utility of the hardware, we created our most technical face yet, Wayfinder. With a host of critical information, it includes a compass in the dial and can be customized for the mountain ocean, or trail. And to optimize for evening conditions, there's night mode. Ultra is a totally new expression of Apple Watch. Whether you're an accomplished athlete or explorer, or aspire to try exciting new activities, we think you're gonna love it. Here's Jules to tell you more.
We set out to make Apple Watch Ultra the best sport watch out there with features for every athlete. GPS performance is critical for serious runners and athletes who want the most accurate metrics. A typical GPS solution works well most of the time, but some environments are really tricky. So we designed a new precision dual frequency GPS solution that, in addition to L1, also includes the latest frequency, L5, plus new custom positioning algorithms. And now, with the addition of the action button on Apple Watch Ultra, you can make the workout experience more powerful and more precise. Press the action button for the most accurate start to your workout. The action button lets you conveniently mark a segment with a single press for the ultimate track running experience. For endurance athletes, the bigger battery makes a big difference. Of course, you can easily complete a marathon with battery life to spare. When navigating in the backcountry, a compass is an essential tool. So we completely redesigned the Compass app with new precision views and added capabilities. The orienteering view includes compass waypoints to mark a position, like the location of the trailhead or your tent. And if you get lost or disoriented, Backtrack uses GPS data to create a path of where you've been so you can easily retrace your steps. And it turns on automatically in the background when you go off the grid, just in case.
Let's just imagine how the story of Hansel and Gretel would be written in the modern age. Instead of breadcrumbs, use your Apple Watch GPS.
Partnering with Hewish Outdoors to create an exclusive app that turns Apple Watch Ultra into a capable dive computer for recreational scuba diving to the depth of 40 meters or 130 feet.
So that's Apple Watch Ultra, the most rugged and capable Apple Watch ever. With a 49mm titanium case, precision dual frequency GPS, a customizable action button, long battery life, a built-in depth gauge, the biggest and brightest display up to 2,000 nits, and all the other great features of Series 8. And Apple Watch Ultra, as well as our entire watch lineup, was designed with the environment in mind. From the use of recycled materials to suppliers' use of clean energy during manufacturing. We're already carbon neutral for our corporate operations. All models of Apple Watch Ultra will be $799.
Right, so obviously that is an interesting watch for athletes, although I have to admit that I am really just not into the athletic thing. Yeah, it's just because I'm lazy. No, technically I'm paralyzed from the neck down, so my only movement at all is my head. But yeah, have to make fun of yourself. Life would be very boring if you didn't. But it's just in relation to disabled athletes that I'm wanting to say again. Accessibility wise, no, but it's great that you can customize one of the buttons, but for how many other athletes, no matter what sport you're in, would it be easier to have the ability to rotate the crown in the Apple Watch app and to have various features like that instead of not being able to use the majority of the Apple Watch itself. However, as a watch goes, step in the right direction with customization. So overall, my reaction to the new models of the Apple Watch is that I am happy with the features included in most of them. As I said earlier on, I think that the temperature sensor that is available in all of the models is going to be a good feature, especially for disabled people who can't regulate their temperature. And I am also happy that low power mode has made its way to the watch. But yeah, I'm still having the same thoughts in relation to crash detection, because something does have to be discussed about whether or not the watch will be able to turn on loudspeaker automatically for those who won't be able to tap and who are slightly weary about using smart assistants. However, the customization is good and it is a step in the right direction.
Now, let's turn to AirPods. Just like Apple Watch, AirPods have become essential for so many people. Whether listening to music on a run or watching your favorite movie, AirPods work seamlessly with Apple Watch and iPhone. And AirPods Pro have become our most popular model, featuring exceptional active noise cancellation and unrivaled sound quality. We're excited to introduce the next generation of AirPods Pro.
At the heart of AirPods Pro is our brand new H2 chip, providing an incredible upgrade to performance from H1 with high bandwidth connectivity to unlock breakthrough audio experiences that only Apple Silicon can deliver. The exceptional sound quality of AirPods Pro is also now transformed with a new low distortion audio driver and a custom amplifier to power it. These advances come together in a magical way with spatial audio, which takes the listening experience to the next level. Another feature our users love is active noise cancellation. H2 delivers advanced computational audio previously unable to run on a device of this size. Great in-ear fit also helps to provide passive noise reduction. With a new extra small ear tip, even more people can enjoy and comfortably wear AirPods Pro throughout the day. When you want to be connected to the world around you, there's transparency mode. With the power of H2, we're taking this experience to the next level with adaptive transparency, which dynamically reduces the volume of harsh environmental noise like heavy construction. The force sensor on AirPods Pro brought the capability to play or pause media and answer calls to keep you in the moment. Today, we're taking that convenience even further by introducing touch control, which adds a capacitive sensing layer so you can adjust volume with a light swipe up or down. The charging case is also core to the convenience of AirPods Pro. Today, Find My can help you locate AirPods Pro because each headphone can individually play a sound. With the new AirPods Pro, if you happen to misplace the charging case, precision finding will help you navigate directly to it with U1 technology. The new AirPods Pro are available for $249.
Right, so I have to admit that AirPods has been something that, although I have obviously seen them becoming more and more popular in the last few years, I am just not overly into. And after watching that video of the latest release, it's really not selling to me at all here. Here's what I think the problem is. So, obviously, touch control is helpful However, it would be good if you had an app that could control your AirPods no matter what the product or version of them is, because quite frankly it's just not that accessible for disabled users who physically cannot use them. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. So if you disagree with me, please please type it down below in the comments, or reach out to me on any of my other socials, which are all linked on my channel page.
iPhone. People love iPhone, and it's an important part of our daily lives. We're constantly challenging ourselves to raise the bar, to make it better and even more loved. So let's take a look at the new iPhone. As you can see, we're going big with iPhone 14 and even bigger with iPhone 14 Plus. Here's Cayenne to tell you all about it.
The popular 6.1-inch size of iPhone 14 is joined by the new, larger 6.7-inch size of iPhone 14 Plus. It looks great with the incredible features of iOS 16. You can even get more workout details in the fitness app with the new enhanced workout summary. With a larger display, you have more area to watch your favorite show or play your most intense game. iPhone 14 also has an updated internal design that improves thermal performance, which is great for staying in the action longer. iPhone 14 is designed to last, so you can count on it to be there for you. Both models have ceramic shield, tougher than any smartphone glass, aerospace-grade aluminum, and water and dust resistance. A15 is essential to iPhone 14. And with a custom image signal processor, A15 also powers innovative features in the amazing new camera system. Here's Karen to tell you more.
We develop unique, state-of-the-art camera technology while staying true to the craft of photography. Lighting is a fundamental part of getting the best shot possible. It plays such an important role in capturing everyday memories and jaw-dropping moments. iPhone 14 again sets the standard for photo and video capture, regardless of where you are. It has a new 12-megapixel main camera with a larger sensor and larger pixels at 1.9 microns. It has a faster f1.5 aperture and sensor shift OIS for a powerful main camera upgrade and takes stunning shots everywhere. The front camera enables great-looking selfies, high-quality video during FaceTime, and so much more. iPhone 14 has a new true depth camera. It has a faster f1.9 aperture for a 38% improvement in low-light capture for photos and video. The new front camera has autofocus for the first time. This new process unlocks our biggest step forward yet for low-light performance. We call it Photonic Engine. There's also a big improvement to video this year. iPhone leads the industry with the highest quality video and has great stabilization. It now has a new, even more advanced stabilization mode that gives users a powerful tool when capturing moments on the move. This is action mode. It uses the full sensor with more overscan and advanced roll correction to make video look incredibly stable when you're in the middle of the action. Simply toggle it on for great-looking, smooth video without having to carry extra gear like a gimbal. It also supports Dolby Vision HDR.
iPhone has powerful capabilities that help our users stay in touch on the go. This is especially true for 5G, enabling super fast downloads, better streaming, and real-time connectivity. And momentum for 5G is stronger than ever, with over 250 carriers around the world on 5G. We've also made big improvements to cellular technologies like eSIM, making it even easier to connect. An eSIM is a digital SIM that eliminates the need for a physical SIM card. With eSIM, you can quickly transfer an existing cellular plan or get a new cellular plan, all digitally. You can even store multiple eSIMs on the same device. meaning multiple cellular plans and phone numbers. And it's more secure. eSIM setup is easy. In just a few simple steps, users are ready to make calls, send messages, and browse the web. With iPhone 14, we have two critical new safety features. It has crash detection, the same feature you just heard about on new Apple Watch models.
Emergencies don't always happen when it's convenient. When you need help, you need it wherever you are, even if you don't have Wi-Fi or cell service. Now, your iPhone can connect you with the help you need when you're off the grid. Today, we are announcing a groundbreaking new service for iPhone, Emergency SOS via satellite. While iPhone is designed for a best-in-class cellular experience, connecting to a satellite presents an entirely new set of challenges. Smartphones connect to cell towers that are a few miles away. Over the last several decades, carriers have built more and more cell towers to improve the strength and speed of their network service. However, there are some places, like winding back roads and mountain ridges, that cell towers don't reach. Connectivity in these areas can be provided by communication satellites. To connect to these satellites, you need to be outside with a clear view of the sky. And the bandwidth is so limited that even sending a text message is a technical challenge. Typically, the only way to tap into such a network is with an expensive device. We knew that approach just wouldn't work for iPhone. So, we invented another way. We designed and built custom components and specific software so that iPhone 14 antennas can connect to a satellite's unique frequencies. However, satellites fly too high to be seen by the human eye. So we created a unique user experience that shows you where to point your phone to establish a connection and stay connected as the satellite moves. This breakthrough service can also be used in more casual, less dire circumstances. So if you're out on a long hike, you can use the Find My app to share your location manually via satellite. This lets your loved ones know where you are without you even sending a message.
iPhone 14 will start at just $799. And iPhone 14 Plus starts at just $899, bringing the larger 6.7-inch display and the best battery life to more people than ever. We also have incredible offers from Apple and our partners. Now, back to Tim.
iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus have incredible new features that will help our users in meaningful ways. And that's just the first part of our iPhone story today. With our Pro models, we've introduced some of our most important technologies like Face ID, Super Retina display, and our most advanced camera features like sensor shift stabilization. I'm excited to share our most innovative Pro lineup yet. To tell you more about the new iPhone 14 Pro, here's Jaws.
Our Pro models feature beautiful and strong surgical-grade stainless steel, together with our industry-leading durability features, including ceramic shield and water resistance. 14 Pro introduces a new front design that is sure to become iconic. It starts with the new TrueDepth camera. We redesigned all components to fit into a smaller size, using 30% less area. Throughout the day, you experience different types of alerts and notifications. And these are often happening while you're doing other things on your iPhone. So we developed a new experience that's even better.
We're calling it the Dynamic Island. We've designed this new space to be highly adaptive, so it can fluidly expand into different shapes using uniquely crafted animations and transitions. So now, when you receive an alert, the Dynamic Island expands to notify you. Our ambition is to clearly convey the information and present content and controls without distracting from the app you're in. This works across the entire system for things like confirming your AirPods are connected, muting, or starting a charge.
Even with these groundbreaking features, iPhone 14 Pro still starts at $999, and iPhone 14 Pro Max at $1099.
So, first of all, to touch on my responses to the iPhone 14. So, personally, I have to say, as someone who has the iPhone 13, I really don't see a point of updating personally to it. due to not a lot of the camera features being that different, and also a lot of other features as well, although I do like the sound of how technology has advanced and a few other things that are new in the iPhone 14. Although I personally don't really care about the notch, and I'm quite happy with a notch existing on an iPhone. I know that a lot of others out there really aren't that into the notch, so for those people it's obviously going to be enormous having the dynamic island feature now, and I do like the features that the dynamic island allows you to access, and how it goes from one shape to another depending on what notifications will come up there. As well as that, however, I do find it interesting how the cameras now include a much bigger camera. Obviously interesting with that. However, the only real thing that really stands out to me is how you also have the ability to turn on and off action mode, which for those who are wanting to buy the iPhone 14 is going to be absolutely a game changer, especially if you are updating from an earlier model such as the iPhone X or any of the earlier models other than that. But I have to say, other than that, it really just does not seem like something to me that is worth updating from the iPhone 13 to 14, because quite frankly you would get some equipment to help you record action footage a lot cheaper than you would actually get the iPhone 14 itself. And I have to say as well, I'm still going to keep my other phones as well, because the cameras on them are still good enough, and quite frankly, if it's a point of getting multi-angles, then it's worth it. But anyway guys, that is all of my responses to the latest tech that Apple announced in its September, in their September event. Hope you've enjoyed the video anyhow. And this is Phoebs Lyle with my reactions to Apple's September event 3 weeks later. Out.